Hi, everybody, and welcome to Luminous Cosmetics. Renee here, going to walk you through everything you need to know about airbrushing, and we're going to show you a few different techniques today as well. So if you are new to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Let me find that fun subscribe button for you. And we want you to turn on those notifications because you don't want to miss a thing. We've got a lot going on here, and we've got great tips and tricks for you to get started airbrushing today. If you don't know, here is our newest schedule. If you're new to us, this is when we're going to be going live 9, 11, 1, 3, and 5 on Monday through Thursday, and on Friday 9 and 11. We are here for you every single day. So let's get started airbrushing. And I do have some makeup on, but I did leave it on because I wanted to show you our amazing eraser cloths. These are super, super fantastic. And I'll show you how amazingly flawless airbrushing is, because we're going to show you how it's like practically invisible on your skin. Let me just take this off. Okay, so if you have not used our cleansing cloths, these are so amazing. They are super, super, super hydrating. They're rich, they're emollient. They have cucumber extract, which is super calming to the skin, chamomile, rose water. It's just so soothing. And you see the difference there? It just takes it right off. Now, I did want to talk to you also about what we're going to go after we do some airbrushing is we are going to talk about setting your makeup. And I have two amazing products here that we're going to talk about. This is our translucent setting powder and our final seal. Hi, Jacqueline. Thank you for joining us again, and thank you for welcoming me back. I'm so excited to be back. So let's get started with airbrushing. We're going to show you just a few tips to get started, and that is, let me grab my airbrush machine right here. And that is something that we're going to show you a demo of too. And I'm going to show you something different. And I'm really excited that I have this still on over here, because I'm going to start by doing blush first. Now, as you can see, I have foundation. Oh, sorry, this side, foundation on this side and blush. And I'm going to put my blush in my system first here. And we're going to do a quick demo on a piece of paper, which is something that you can do as well. You absolutely can do this demo for yourself, because it's a really great way to learn these few techniques that we talked about right here. So we always want to keep that stylus moving. And when you turn this on, you're going to feel it. There's going to be air. You're going to feel it. So you want to continue keeping your stylus moving. And I love doing this with color because it makes it very easy to see. Very even. And as I continue over, it looks stronger. That's going to build your coverage. Now, if I get closer, way too close. So we want to stay 4 fingers from the skin. If we open up way too much, again, too much. That took us 3 passes to get that almost that same intensity. So do you see that? That's why we recommend those few things. You want to keep that stylus moving, stay 4 fingers from your skin, and barely pull back on that trigger. Those are the 3 steps that are going to help you be more successful at airbrushing. Let me clip back. If you're new here or you're joining us, please say hey. It's no fun unless we have our friends here. All right. So then I'm just going to put that, oh, sorry, I'm going to do it on this side. We're going to put our blush on. And this is our Plum Blush. Now, if you are new to blush, you can put a little bit on, or you can try it this way and do your blush before you do your foundation. The reason is, so they look kind of the same in strength right now, but this one is going to be hiding under my foundation. Hi, Jeannie. It's been so long. All right, that is the beauty of airbrushing, is we're going to hide that blush under our foundation. Now, if you are another trick, and Jeannie is so great that she joined us, because we're going to do another trick. We're going to do 2 tricks today. Now, we have this powder. Now you can put this translucent powder underneath of your makeup. And if you notice, we just went right in from taking our makeup off. So we're going to try two techniques here. I'm going to do I just put the blush on, and I'm going to also set that blush with the powder before we get started. There we go. Do you see that? That's like, what is she doing? Well, the beauty of this is now we have put a buffer between our blush and our foundation. So they're just going to have this, like, this is so beautiful. Like, it just, so beautiful. We can put our foundation right over top. And this is just going to prevent our foundation from mixing with that blush too much. So it's going to just be a beautiful finish. Let's add some foundation here. And I'm going to use a combination. Oh, Jeannie, that's so sweet. I'm going to use a combination of 060 and 040 to create this post-vacation color I have going on right now. And really great to be back, Jeannie. So I'm just going to go ahead and start applying my foundation. As you can see, we're getting that nice, flawless finish. I'm going to go up under. We took some off the nose. And this is a really great trick if you tend to break through with some oil, but also putting that powder underneath makes my skin look, ooh, I'm missing a nail there, sorry. Makes my skin look super smooth. Look at the difference. Isn't that cool? So this is much more glowy, which is great if that's the look you're going for. And we also, I mean, look at how beautiful. So we're using exactly the same products. The only products that's different is our translucent setting powder, but it creates a different effect for you. So that's really what we're trying to say here is that with Airbrush, you are in control, 100%. You have all of that control. Look at that. It's so, I literally have the same products on, except for Love. I don't have Love on. Same color blush, same foundation, just playing with my products. So this time I did blush first, then I did our powder, and then I'm going to go back with the powder here, show you guys. I'll do it on this side. So this is powder underneath. Jeannie loves the plum. I'm going to do powder on top. Hi, Melissa. Do you guys see the difference? Yes, you can use Love in the foundation. You can use any combination. There is literally no end to however many combinations you want, because it's also not even just the combination of the products together, guys. It is also how much of them you use. So if you use see how the difference in the blush, this one kind of just pops through a little bit. I mean, this one's a little bit stronger and this one pops through. So this one was put on top. Isn't that amazing? And then you can kind of see where this side looks a little bit more flat because we put the powder underneath and on top. Such a fun trick. That's what I love about these lives. We're showing you different tricks along the way. Now, what you can also do is we can do Final Seal. Final Seal is our amazing setting spray. giving us that water resistance, giving us sweat proof, like really getting us to keep that product on. It gives you a natural finish. It has a little bit of, it's still quote unquote damp right now because it was a spray, it was a liquid. But we can also go back over if you don't want any of that glow, and you can set it again with that powder. Now, the cool thing is too, this is going to be the big experiment. Tonight, when I go to take this makeup off, the best thing is I'm going to use these beautiful eraser cloths that we talked about, because I sure am going to need them. Between the few layers that I used of having the powder on first, then I put powder on after, and then I even put Final Seal on, my makeup is not going anywhere. So I am definitely going to need these. These melt away your makeup, melt away beautifully. And then somehow, see, I have them everywhere in every room in my house. Like, they are a must have. Now the question is love. So I've got this nice matte look going on. Now what do you do with love? Well, as Jacqueline asked, you can put love in your foundation so you get a little bit of that luminosity and hydration, but love is also, it literally says it on the bottle right there. Use as desired. I'm going to use as desired. So I'm going to put a little bit on. I'm going to empty out that foundation. I put a little too much foundation in. I put it on like I was doing my whole face, but I did it backwards. I'm going to use love exactly where I want it. Now, for me and most women, you're going to get a little bit of that that glow coming through the T-zone, but could use a little bit in the cheek and hydration. So let me just put it right where I want it. It doesn't change the color of your foundation. It doesn't change the color of your blush. It gives that glow. Oh, I missed the second part of your question, Jacqueline. Will it still be matte? If you do this trick and use love with it, I don't know. I'd have to try it. I'm not sure what the finishes will be. If it would, I would assume it would be more matte than without. And I think that also has a lot to do with how much love you put into your foundation. So I think that that's going to be, that might be a trial and error, and we definitely can try that out as we continue to experiment and play with the way that our products are working together. That's what I love about it, because it's makeup, and that's the beauty of Airbrush. The possibilities, we have not yet, even like ourselves here, we still are playing with, like Heather and myself, we're still coming up with options and ideas and tips and tricks, because that's the beauty, first of all, of makeup. It's all about creativity. And then you add the infinite possibilities of airbrushing, and then you were just like, we're going to keep coming up with new ideas. So I would recommend, depending on, I don't know if you want it more matte or if you want it less matte. So I would just play with or maybe there's certain areas that you want more or less of. So maybe you just want more matte. I mean, guys, look at the difference. You can see a huge difference. So great. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. Yeah, I think it really huge difference on the finish. So play with the order, play with the combination, play with the products. Don't be afraid. Guys, it's just makeup. Either way, I could still, like, I say go to work, but I'm at work, but you know what I mean? Like, I could still, like, present myself to the public, even though I tried two different sides. I don't look that different that it's going to be like, whoa, did you see that girl? She's got one side of makeup on and this side of the other makeup on. It's totally fine. You can play with it a little bit. And if it's not, or Jacqueline, try a little love with the powder, try a little love without the powder, and see what works for you. That's the beauty of this, is because whatever combination you're going to figure out works for you. And they're not like, you're not going to see a huge night and day difference from one side to the other as far as a noticeable makeup finish. So somebody's not going to be like, oh, look, her makeup looks, she must have put more love on that side than the other. So you'll figure out what your sweet spot is, and you might see a difference. Like we can see the difference here, but if I didn't tell you to look for the difference, we might not see it. So don't be afraid to try a little bit in the morning and try a little bit different on one side and the other. You know, it's not like we're saying put this color eyebrow and that color eyebrow. So I think that you'll be fine just playing around. And that's really the fun of it, guys. Seriously, if it really wasn't that fun, I probably wouldn't have been doing makeup my whole career. So enjoy, and play and try something new. Try something that's really going to get you feeling comfortable and confident. All right, everybody, thanks so much for joining us. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.